Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for the week of June 2025. I'm going to see who's heading towards you this week with romantic interest, whether it's someone brand new or someone that you already currently know. I will definitely dive deep and see who this person might be to you, what their intentions are with the relationship, what their feelings are, go from there. And I will also take a deep dive into what could be challenging you the most this week, whether it's related to your love life or something else is going on, like your work, your money, kids, family, whatever. And I'll pull some advice. Just please keep an open mind, Scorpio, that I do tend to get very nosy in these readings. I don't hold back messages and I don't sugarcoat, so please only take what applies to you and leave the rest. All right, so enough about that. Let's get nosy. Please tap into the energy of Scorpio today. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my Scorpionators. Oh, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, by the way. All right, so the person heading your way this week, what are their feelings for you going to be? We have the Sun card. This is major arcana for Leo. Their intentions towards you this week. We have the 8 of Wands. That's more fire energy coming through Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Their behavior and actions towards you. Hello, Queen of Cups. Dang, Scorpio. Someone's smitten over you. For some, it's already full-blown love. Wow. That's a big change from last week's reading. How does Scorpio feel about this person? The 5 of Wands. What could challenge Scorpio this week? The 3 of Pentacles. Scorpio's potential weekly outcome. The Star. Beautiful. Major for Aquarius. Scorpio's advice, the 10 of Wands, fire energy again, and the overall energy influencing you the most this week, we have the 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful reading, Scorpio. It looks like you and another person are coming close together around this time frame. I still need to investigate why you have the 5 of Wands as your feelings, because that's the only kind of negative card that I see in this spread. And when I mean kind of, the 5 of Wands is a negative card, but it's a minor arcana, so it doesn't come in with that much weight as, like, you know, a major arcana would, or the 10 of Swords card. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. Influencing the 10 of Cups, I have the 7 of Pentacles. It feels to me, Scorpio, you and another person are working towards investing in a long-term future. But I feel like you may have had to struggle a little bit to get this person to see your point of view. So let me break it down. Let me break it down. Why is the Sun how this person is feeling towards Scorpio this week? And then I see the Sun again and Judgment, Scorpio energy. Your person may be having a huge friggin' realization about something, Scorpio, when it comes to the two of you. The Sun is like a light bulb moment at times. It's like the fullest amount of clarity you could get. It's like when you're looking around in a dark closet for a pair of socks and then someone hits the switch on the light and it's like, oh, there it is. That's the Judgment card with the Sun. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this person. And what's interesting about that image I just gave you is that the Judgment card is my cleaning out my closet card. So something to do with you, Scorpio, may have inspired this person to go looking into their energetic closet to see what needs to stay, what needs to go, what, you know, is making things difficult for the two of you, and take care of it. And as I say that, I see the Emperor, which is someone that takes care of it. Not mafia style, of course, but, you know, gets the job done. I like it. I like it. Someone here might have some strong, you know, Leo placements, or that's you. Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Clarify that Sun. Clarify that Sun. The 4 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, when it shows up as how someone feels about someone, that's telling me that someone feels very physically attracted to you, feels very sexually drawn to you, feels like you guys have really good chemistry and it's always a good time with you. And the 4 of Pentacles can also be someone that plays it safe at times. Doesn't want to rock the boat, doesn't want to do anything risque, even though the Knight of Wands does do things that are risque at times. So it's like this person's trying to find a balance in between, you know, going for it, you know, just not really thinking too much about the outcome or consequences, while the Four of Pentacles is thinking about the consequences. And then I see the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles comes in as feelings when someone's feeling ready to build a future with somebody. And the Queen of Wands shows up when there's strong confidence behind what someone's feeling. But I still want to know why you've got the Five of Wands. And I'm not too sold on that Knight of Wands energy yet, because the Knight of Wands gets a reputation of getting, you know, caught up in, ooh, we could do this 3 years from now. We should do this 10 years from now. We should do this over the summer. But sometimes the Knight of Wands has a lot of ideas, but doesn't follow through all the time. So let me dive in a little bit deeper to their feelings, because that could be why you've got the Three of Pentacles in the blockage and the Five of Wands in your feelings. You may feel like you've already experienced moments where this person, you know, got you excited about something, but it didn't pan out, whether because it was, you know, the conditions weren't, you know, supporting you guys' plans following through, or you feel like this person was just more lip service than anything. So diving deeper into their feelings for you, Scorpio, I got the Queen of Cups again. To see the Queen of Cups twice confirms to me that this person feels like you've got a warm nature about you. You've got this caretaker energy. You might even work in a field where you're there to help people, whether a therapist, school teacher, RN, you name it. You just might be in a field where strong empathy is needed. This person just feels like you're very compassionate and you empathize with people a lot. Even when they mess up, they feel like you understand them and why they may have messed up. Not saying that they did, but the fact that you got the Five of Wands as your feelings might tell me that something happened that left you feeling discouraged or frustrated with this person, but they're still feeling like you're still not stopping loving them. Like you don't stop loving this person because you guys have an argument or you don't agree on things all the time. At the end of the day, you guys are building a life together, it looks like. Justice, Libra energy. Let me break down your feelings, okay? I'm hoping to see the King of Cups for you. Why is the Five of Wands how Scorpio feels about this person this week? Sometimes the Five of Wands can trigger our jealousy, our insecurities, feeling like we're competing for someone's attention. Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And then I see the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is here again. There could be an age difference between the two of you. Don't worry too much about that. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, clarifying your feelings. Real talk. I'm hearing the phrase real talk. I feel like Scorpio, around this time frame, you're really wanting to have some big conversations with this person. You're wanting to cut through any BS. That Ace of Swords is bursting through any clouds that might be, you know, hindering you from seeing everything that's up ahead. Once you break through any uncertainty, that's when you start to put it into gear and put in a lot of effort. Because once a Scorpio says yes to something or says no to something, it shifts it into gear and you go all in. You either love someone with all your heart or you hate them with all your might. It's never in the middle. And I've said that repeatedly for you, Scorpio. You've got no middle setting. You either are in or you're out. Well, based on the experience I've had with Scorpios and being a Scorpio rising myself and the readings I've done for you, you're pretty much all or nothing. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands this person's intentions with Scorpio? When I think of the Eight of Wands as intentions, that's the intent to flirt. That's the intent to make travel plans. That's the intent to have fun and move forward. Seven of Cups. So this person intends to, first of all, fantasize about everything that's happening around the two of you. But they're also intending to explore other options for this relationship. Okay, since the original card was the Eight of Wands and not the Seven of Cups, I'm not feeling like this person intends to keep their options open as far as dating goes. No, if it was the original card that was in the intentions, and then the Eight of Wands was the clarifier, maybe I would see it that way. But since we started off with the Eight of Wands, that was the original intention. Okay, and this is piggybacking off of it. It's just, it feels like this person intends to communicate and make forward plans and explore different avenues and options. If one plan doesn't work out, they go to the next one, and then to the next one, and then the next one. That's what that's kind of feeling like. This is somebody that likes to have backup plans. So if something didn't work out between the two of you recently, this person's like, all right, back to the drawing board. It's just, it's someone that's very high energy right now. Clarify the blockage. Why the Three of Pentacles? Why the Three of Pentacles? Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands sometimes shows up in the challenge position when someone is not, you know, helping the momentum continue. Like allowing the chemistry to fizzle, allowing the sexual attraction to weaken. Someone's not keeping that fire burning. And I feel like I got that for you on your last week's reading. In fact, I remember the Ace of Wands, but in a different tarot deck, being right there. Where someone might fear someone's going to let the momentum die out. And that could be why someone's trying to look at all the other options. Someone might work together with somebody, and that could cause some complications. Or you got mutual friends involved, so it's really hard to vent to one friend if they're a friend with the other person too. And if that's not the case, there's something you and this person are unable to be a team player with, and it might be affecting your ability to stay motivated and happy right now. Or there's someone else involved, but not in like a romantic sense. Three of Pentacles usually implies like, you know, hold on for a second, what is that? Motorcycle? The Moon, Page of Swords. Can you break down that Three of Pentacles again? King of Wands, Leo energy. Three of Cups. This person, you and this person could have started your connection off casually, where maybe someone was still getting to know different people, swiping left, swiping right, and wasn't really taking it as serious. But now that the relationship is starting to build up momentum and someone is trying to take it serious, there could be still some insecurities surrounding how it started in the first place. Like someone may be still feeling a little bit hurt that someone was still maybe talking to other people at the start of the relationship. That's not for everybody. And for others, there could be something else going on here, where a lot of people putting in their own input into your relationship, and you start to like complicate things. So it looks like you and this person, Scorpio, are trying to spend some quality time together and shut out the outside noise. Yeah, it feels like you guys are making plans to like go on a little outing together. Have a picnic, go out for lunch. Try to like shut out the outside world. Maybe too many people got involved in your business. Too many outsiders, whether on your end or their end, or the both of you. But I'm also getting that throughout the week, you and this person are looking at what needs to be added to your relationship and what needs to be eliminated. The Seven of Pentacles kind of reminds me of an audit. You know, think of it like a business audit. But in this situation, auditing the relationship. That works, so we'll continue doing that. That is not working for us. Let's eliminate that. That could work if we try a little harder, that sort of thing. Clarify that Queen of Cups as this person's behavior and actions towards Scorpio. Ah, like 10 cards wanted to hop out. Two of Cups. Wow. Scorpio, this looks nice. I feel like you and this person are coming out of like your first obstacle together. Like if this is new love, you may have had your first fight and you guys made it through it, or you're not allowing You're not allowing other people, because I'm strongly getting a community of people that kind of like started to complicate things, whether they're friends, family, your friends, family, coworkers, something like that. It feels like there's other people involved here. I can't shake it. Especially with the Five of Wands being your feelings. Five of Wands usually indicates competition or other people envious of you. You might be getting a lot of success right now at your job, getting a lot of attention from the people that you're attracted to. There could be some jealousy around you, Scorpio. Clarify that star for Scorpio's weekly outcome. For some of you, something is working out for you in regards to your job. I'm getting a lot of work cards here in this reading today. Even though this is directed at a love weekly, I am getting something working out for you within your career sector, Scorpio, whether you're looking to get a promotion or you are a business owner and you're trying to generate more sales, things like that. It feels like a lot of your hard work with that Ten of Wands is going to pay off. You might be pivoting right now. Something may be changing a little bit. So you're just looking for a way to adapt to the change. Why the star? I said that to someone recently. I don't remember who it was. Maybe been Virgo. Eight of Wands and the Moon. And then I see the Queen of Swords. So the star being clarified by the Eight of Wands, which we have the Eight of Wands in one's intentions, confirms that whatever this person's intentions are, you're happy about it. You're on board. All right? Something pans out for you the way you want it to. I'm also getting that there's still something that's being kept hidden from you right now, Scorpio, but only because this person needs to find it first. And that could be why the Sun was their original feelings. It does feel like someone's needing to have like a wake-up call moment where they go looking for something in order to find it first within themselves. Like they may have needed to find what they wanted with you without you telling them what they should have with you. Oh man, I hope that's making sense. I don't think that made sense. It's like this person has to discover their feelings for you before you say to them, hey, we love each other. It's like this person has like a sudden realization or an aha moment where it's like, oh wow, I found what I'm looking for. Now that I cleaned up my closet, I can actually find what I was looking for. Someone's energetic closet was cluttered with a whole bunch of other junk that was making it impossible for someone to find what they were actually looking for. Like someone's emotional energy was blocked up. And that's what sometimes the Four of Pentacles represents, a blocked heart chakra, where someone's dealt with so many bad situations and just suppressed heavy emotions and buried it and just focused on money, career, surface level stuff. But when you're looking to find that love and happiness with someone that you do want to build with, you got to unpack all that stuff that you buried in order to find the space that's going to hold the feelings that someone has for you. Oh man, all of a sudden my energy just feels like it's plummeting. But it's not me. That might be why I'm being brought to your advice. Some of you Scorpios, you may feel like your love life has like brought your energy levels down, down, to where there's moments where you're like, what did I get myself into? Do I even want to deal with any of this? I feel like I have a Scorpio that's trying their best to not let their love life be the driving force of the decisions that they make, and you're trying to shift your focus onto your career, your money opportunities a little bit more. It feels like you're busting your butt, Scorpio. Whoever you are, you're busting your butt. But you may feel like in many areas of your life, not just one, you feel like you're going uphill on roller skates. Like you show up for work on time, you put in your due diligence, but you may not get that promotion. You show up for the lovers in your life, you give them all of your time and attention, but you don't get the ring. It's like you may feel like you're always like trying, but failing, and it's exhausting. But the number 10 talks about you reaching a level of completion where all that work has to come back to you as rewards. It's the universal law of balance. The energy you put out has to come back to you. It has to. It might not come back in the source that you given it to, Like if you hold the door open for someone and someone waltzes in and doesn't say thank you, don't worry about that, because maybe a week later when it's raining outside, someone's going to rush and open up the door for you, and that's how it's returned back to you from a different source. You know? That's the kind of the energy I'm getting. Because I feel like I have a Scorpio that feels like they give and give and give and give, and it's like, when am I going to get it back? So you might be getting yourself all worked up right here. And it might not even be related to this person. Why the 10 of Wands for Scorpio's advice? 6 of Wands. Look at that. 10 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. That's saying don't give up. You've got success around the corner. It's going to work out in your favor. 6 of Wands is feeling like you're being given your flowers. You're being appreciated. You're being seen for everything that you do. Someone's going to see that big heart of yours. It's not going to be the wrong people, though. It's going to be the right person. Someone's going to see your potential at your job. May not have been the last job, but it will be the right job. They're just saying don't give up being persistent, because it's going to pay off. It just may not be in the source that you expected it from. And I am getting that you have some past stuff that you still need to process through. We all do. One day at a time, I guess. But it does look like you're unboxing some things that this person may be unboxing too. It's like you both may be doing the exact same thing. So let's clarify that 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Clarify that 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, and then I see the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So Scorpio, I feel like there's 2 different paths that you could take this week. One path could be to just do your own thing. Don't even worry about this person. Just focus on your job, focus on your money, your health, your maintenance of yourself, okay? Or you could take the path of allowing a situation to keep you stuck and in your head and immobile. Like sitting there gets nothing done. It just gets you trapped up in your head. Or you could take the path of just focusing on yourself for a little bit, and then everything else with this relationship starts to work out the way it needs to. I just feel like you and this person, if this is your person right here, comes together when the timing is ready. I need to get a little bit more clarity. Hold on for a second. Let me use these cards. Because I feel like there's still another message that I'm supposed to be getting here. Please dive into this person's feelings for Scorpio a bit more. But dang, to see the Queen of Cups twice, this person really loves you. Or could really see themselves falling for you if it's too new. The 6 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. That 6 of Wands keeps on coming out. And you have the 5 of Wands here. That could also indicate overcoming an obstacle. 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. I feel like this week, this person is also feeling guided to do what's best for themselves as well. I feel like you both are on a path of self-development, self-happiness, and the more you guys focus on yourself, the more it's going to allow you guys to want to be there for each other. You know? Like if you spend a nice day to yourself, going to the gym, doing your hair, doing all that stuff, it will relax you to the point where you're going to want to come home and see your partner, things like that. But if you're neglecting yourself and focusing on the actual relationship, it's not going to do the relationship any good. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's coming in for a specific person. Don't neglect yourself for the relationship. Anything else before I pull the other messages? 8 of Pentacles. And then I see the Tower. Scorpio, I feel like this is related to your work. Some of you guys are going through a shift in energy when it comes to your career. Like something may feel like it's uncomfortable right now, or not working in your favor, but it looks like something is going through like a recalibration. I said that to someone recently. I don't remember who it was. Like something is not fulfilling you anymore the way that it was before, and there's some changes that need to take place. But these changes is what's going to help elevate you. Okay? All right, back to the love reading. Let's see what could be blocking you. What's blocking Scorpio in their love life? too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. That could be what I'm getting for some of you. You might use your work as an excuse to not, you know, give this person too much of your energy. And then I see past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Oh, wow. Felt like I said that already. Felt like I said that. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Yeah, baby. Definitely. Okay. I feel like this is a week of self-acceptance and catering to yourself first and foremost. And that's how you're able to give to the relationship. And to not tolerate any abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who's going to treat you well. So if you're dealing with anyone that doesn't treat you the way you deserve, you gotta do what's best for yourself, Scorpio. And that's all kinds of abuse: mental, verbal, spiritual, emotional, financial. All right, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Scorpio, I have Leo, I have Aquarius, I have Pisces. It really could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, Scorpio, the link to my website can be found in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube. Baddison, intuitivetarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You reading. In the description box below this video is the most recent one I did. All you do is click on that video and then go to the Scorpio timestamp. You get another look at your love life for the next 7 days, if you want, of course. Plus, I have a June monthly in my June playlist and a bi-weekly. Oh my goodness, I can't get comfortable in this chair. All right, so yeah. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. I said something like that earlier, especially when we were talking about the sun. Someone's going through a huge wake-up call when it comes to your relationship, or having like a huge sudden realization that you're what they've been looking for. They just needed to clear out some space to find it. Alright, I hope that helped. Actually, I need a good thumbnail. I'm terrible with thumbnails. Yeah, this one's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll use that one. Actually, we'll add this little guy here too. I'm so... I don't take good thumbnails. Alright, hold on. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so I'll check back with you in a few days for your next weekly update, Scorpio. Or I might be doing your July monthly. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I have time to do another batch of June weeklies. No, I do. I'll see you for your next June weekly. All right, Scorpio, I love you. Later, Gators. Namaste.